Hi guys, I got a VGC 2013 match for you guys today, and it's against a guy named Crazy Ditto. One small thing before we get into this, my spring break is over, so content's kind of gonna be slowing down, even though it didn't really like rush in over my break. I don't know, that's the thing, I guess. But he's got a weatherless team, and I actually met or re-met, I should say, a friend from a long time ago. We used to play VGC together, and he had this one Hail team from 4th Gen that I remembered, and I was like, do you still have that by chance? Because I kind of want to use a Hail team. So he passed it to me, and I kind of just updated it for the current meta. It's kind of a complex team. It's Trick Room with Hail and a Scarfed Rotom Frost. Because Weatherless gets completely dominated by Hail. Hail is always a problem, and Hail with Trick Room is a nightmare. So that is that. So anyways, I'm going to lead out with my Abomasnow and my Scarf Rotom Frost, as he's going to lead out with his Arcanine and his Suicune. Now, because he led out with Arcanine, I'm really terrified of that thing, because if it is a physical set with like Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Crunch, something of the sort, this team will be completely trounced on by that thing. So I'm forced to kind of do one of the worst things in VGC. I am going to do a double switch, the actual double switch, which is switching out both of my pokes at the same time. And I'm going to go out into my Pants Lizard and my Jellicent. And the nice thing is that I do get an Intimidate off, so if that Arcanine is a physical set, it's not going to be doing as much, because I am more of a Trick Room team. My stuff is going to be bulkier. But he goes for Protect, and then his Suicune goes for a Tailwind, and Suicune should not be undermined as a Tailwinder for VGC. It kind of gets outclassed nowadays because of like Tornadus and Whimsicott and such, but it should still be used. I don't know. I like Suicune as a Tailwinder, and I was kind of excited when I saw this. It just kind of made me happy that people still use it. But anyways, I'm going to go for the Fake Out on his Arcanine, because again, I am just terrified of that thing, as he is going to go for the Scald on my Pants Lizard. I wasn't too worried about the burn, because I do have a Lumberry on this thing. So even if he did burn me, my Lumberry would activate, and yeah, no more burns. But I do get my Trick Room up here. Very important, because A, he has Tailwind up, so there's no way he's going to be slower than me. And B, the true Terra of Hail with Trick Room is going to begin. He is going to go for the double Protect here. Obviously, he wants to stall out my Trick Room, because again, Weatherless generally does not have much for Hail, especially when it's under Trick Room, because Abomasnow is just so slow. Some people do run Glaceon, but I want to try it out Scarf Rotom Frost, and after this match, I'm a little disappointed in it, but you're going to see why. So, that is that. Obviously, because of Protect, you know, I can't touch him. There's so many after-turn effects because of the Hail, and the fact that there's 4 pokes on the field. My god, I just noticed all the after effects. But anyways, he's going to switch out into his Zapdos here, as I believe I went for a Drain Punch on his Suicune. And this is so pathetic. I am brave, max attack, and he's not even fully physically defensive. He's got max HP, yes, but I was just so disappointed by that damage output. But then again, it is a Suicune, and Drain Punch isn't the strongest move out there. But I do get a burn with my Scald on the Zapdos, which is always nice, because in combination with the Hail and the burn, that thing is going to be withered down greatly. As again, he's just going to go for a Scald on my Pants Lizard. And again, he doesn't get the burn, so I'm getting kind of lucky over here. You know, burns when I need them, but not when he needs them. Haha. Anyways, because he keeps going for Scald and such, and the possibility of maybe a T-Ball on my Pants Lizard, I don't know why he would go for a T-Ball on my Pants Lizard, though. I am going to switch out into my Abomasnow. And this is the kind of situation where if you are the Weatherless dude, you're just like, well, crap, Abomasnow's Dual Stab is going to hit both of my pokes extremely hard. What am I going to do? But he's going to go for the double Protect there, as I went for a Shadow Ball on Suicune. Honestly, I didn't care much for the burn at that point. I just wanted to get some damage off on that thing, because that, again, that thing is just really bulky. I was surprised at how well it took that Drain Punch, because, again, it's not fully invested, because he did show me some of his sets after the match. But I am going to go for a Blizzard here, and this does way too much damage for not being invested at all. This is a more defensive Abomasnow, and his Zapdos is specially defensive to some point. I think it's like max HP and then like 108 in special defense. That is incredible damage. You know, again, 1, because this is doubles, so Blizzard is weakened, and 2, I'm just not invested, which is insane. I was very surprised by that damage output. But he's going to go for an Ice Beam on my Jellicent, followed up by a T-Bolt with his Zapdos. Unfortunately, because his Jellicent is more physically defensive, I will not be able to take that hit. So I am going to lose my Trick Room, which really sucks right here, because as you're going to see, Trick Room is about to go down this turn, which really sucks, because now I have to bring in my Rotom. more or less if I want to start out speeding things, and definitely take out that Suicune, because I don't want it getting up a Tailwind, because if that thing gets up a Tailwind, that Arcanine can plow through. And then here we see he has a Terrakion, so my first priority is I gotta get rid of this Suicune. I don't care how it's done, it's just I cannot have him setting up a Tailwind, because this Rotom is ultimately my last chance of victory. So I'm going to go out into my Pants Lizard here, just in case he did want to go for a physical move with his Terrakion. I can get that weaken, as I am just going to drop a T-Bolt on his Suicune. Thankfully, he gets rid of it, and I don't have to worry about Tailwind anymore. But he's going to go for the Rock Slide here. That does like nothing to my Pants Lizard, and my Rotom takes it pretty well, I guess. I mean, it is a Terrakion, and Rotom has like no bulk at all. It's got like, what, like 50 base, 50 HP or something like that. But anyways, all he has left is his Arcanine and this Terrakion, and this is like ultimately worst case scenario. I literally have nothing to take anything from these two right now, so I'm pretty much just banking on, you know, what I have left to handle it. But I'm gonna go for the Fake Out on his Terrakion. I honestly just did not want that thing causing problems, and I went for T-Bolt here. I honestly thought that would like take it out from that range, because I am a Rotom. Rotom has pretty good special attack, but apparently not, and I was just really disappointed. But he's gonna go for a close combat with his Arcanine, take out my Pants Lizard. And here, the only way I figured I had a chance of winning was to stall out that Arcanine with Hail and keep my Abomasnow Sash intact, because I am a Focus Sash Abomasnow. So I am gonna go for the Protect here, knowing that Arcanine will die off to Hail, and if I can get some damage on that Terrakion, and even if I can't, I'm pretty sure Giga Drain will be able to take it out from that range. But I am able to hit it with a T-Bolt, and again, that does like absolutely nothing. But he ends up trying to hit my Abomasnow with his Arcanine, and his Rock Slide just flat out misses. So kind of unfortunate, but at the same time, I don't really think it mattered, because again, I would have held on by my Sash with my Abomasnow, unless he like flinched me or something crazy like that. But that T-Bolt will definitely be able to take out that Terrakion, and that is going to be the very narrow 2-0 victory in my favor. So good game, Ditto. That was really... He did have stuff to handle Hail, but most weatherless teams, you don't really see a whole lot to handle that kind of stuff. From running weatherless personally for many years now, it's just... Hail is really a big threat, and it should not be taken lightly. I mean, even other weathers suffer from it. Yeah, rain generally doesn't have anything. Sand can definitely have a problem with Hail. And, Sun, not so much. Trick Room, this is a Trick Room oriented team, so I don't have to worry. But yeah, I think that's it. I might use this team, I might not. So that's that, but I'm all done rambling here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time I upload, and God knows when that will be. So until then, guys, later.